Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective tarot for today, Friday, January 17th, 2024, 2025. Like, I knew I needed to say 2025, and I still said 2024. What is that, old person thing? You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We do love that for you. Whatever does not fit, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy you don't need to take on. We're going to use Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Barthelman, intuitiveintention.com. I hope everybody had a great day. It's the weekend. The weekend. We got 2 on the table. 3 on the table. 4 on the table. Sorry, we got 4 on the table. We do have 1 major. No reverse. Sorry. Keep forgetting to say it. 5 on the table, 1 major. I'm hoping if I go to the lake in the morning that I can go to CJ's and get donuts, that they'll actually be open. 6 on the table. Okay, 6 on the table, 2 major, no reverse. 7 on the table, 3 major, no reverse. 8 on the table, 3 major, no reverse. Let's do one more shuffle. 9 on the table, 3 major, no reverse. 10 on the table with bottom of the deck. Top of the deck, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and the High Priest. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Nice. Not bad. Interesting. My nose itches. We've got Page of Cups. The Moon. She looks mighty fine. We've got the Knight of Swords. Pardon me. The King of Cups. The 5 of Wands. We've got the Chariot. We got the Sun, my favorite. Ace of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. And we got the Devil. The Devil. My electrolyte mix. All right. So, feminine, masculine, take heart resonates. It doesn't matter. This is just someone. Um, hmm. This is just someone balancing themselves out. This is someone with the Page of Cups. This is like when you wake up, grow up, you start healing, and you come to the realization not everybody's going to be for you. Not everybody's going to be your friend. Not everybody's going to be in your corner. Not everybody's going to kiss your ass. It gives off like someone putting aside childish ideas and coming into reality. Okay? With the Page of Cups, the moon, and with the Knight of Swords, this person is going through all this information, and like I said, they're just trying to balance themselves out. They're trying to take all this newfound knowledge that they've taken in about life and put it where it belongs within themselves, like just so they can balance themselves out. And it's kind of okay, so I I just use myself as an example in the collective read, which is uploading to YouTube right now. And I always use it. But like when I came to the realization that, and I just talked about this in the other read, seriously, when I came to the realization that the ex-best friend and I, we were probably really never friends. Like, forget about how I said, oh, like we were best friends for 30 years. Yeah, we probably weren't even friends. Like, I thought we were friends because I ignored signs, but I'm pretty sure she never thought we were friends. I'm pretty sure in her little narcissistic mind, like I wasn't even good enough to be her friend. I was good enough to wipe her ass and take care of her and feed her and dress her. And apparently sexually assault twice. I was good enough for that. But a friend? No, I wasn't a friend. There are so many things that I remember from childhood, from being young adults, our 20s, our 30s, our 40s. Like, there are so many things that I remember that I'm just like, oh, first off, like, why did I not take those signs seriously? And second, if I had taken them seriously, I would have realized a long time ago that her and I were never friends. Because she was always competitive. That was always there. Like when I look back and I think about things, that competitiveness that she has was always there. Like she probably did, like I said, she probably didn't even look at me as a friend. She looked at me as a competitor. Keep your enemies close. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It gives off that. It gives off like, because again, like I'm not one that lived my life innocently. Like I know what goes on out there in the world. I've known for a long time. The way I grew up, people I was surrounded by, like, and don't get me wrong, I didn't have like the hardest life out there by any means, but I definitely saw things to the point where I knew it wasn't sugar and candy. I knew it wasn't cutesy and lovey-dovey. You know what I mean? Like, the world can be a harsh place. I knew that at a very young age. A young age. Age? Okay. Pardon me. This is someone coming to that realization. Like, this is someone, like, things weren't what I seem, and now I have to digest that and take that in and balance myself back out, because it just, whatever came through, whatever they found out, it just totally threw them off, and now they have to rebalance themselves out. And with the Five of Wands, there's a clash there. There's definitely a clash there, because you have your own beliefs. And then when you come to certain realizations, certain truths, it's like epiphany, right? The epiphany moment. But how do you reconcile your old thoughts with the new thoughts? Again, it's just a part of balancing yourself out internally. And whoever this person is, with the Chariot and the Sun, like, this is someone, like, they don't want to live in the dark. They don't want to pretend. They don't want to live in fantasy land. This is someone like, okay, this and this, that and the other, that's true. Okay, that kind of rocks my world, but like, we're going to deal with it. We're going to face it head on. We're going to take the clarity. We're going to put it towards making ourselves better in every way. This is someone with the Devil card, bottom of the deck. This is someone that, like, they're going to put all these old issues to bed. The card says self-addictions. It could be, somebody's addicted to something, an action or a substance. Or it could just be, being addicted to holding on to what you believe, even though you now know it's not the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go through the rest of your life pretending you don't know what you know. Again, Fantasyland. Like, this is someone that they're not doing that. Like, this is someone, they're facing this newfound knowledge head on, and they're going to implement it into their own personal growth. Again, so they can balance themselves out, so they can remain balanced. Because again, whoever this person is, they don't want to pretend. They don't want to be fake. They don't want to wear a mask. They don't want to be like, everything's perfect, when really it's not. Like, if this person's having a good day, they're going to express it. If they're having a bad day, they're going to express it. This is someone that's tired of hiding. Like I said, they don't want to wear a mask anymore. They don't want to be fake. Like, whatever realizations that they had, I just heard it was a mind bender. Join the club. Join the flippin' club. Hey, Bubby. I'm pretty sure that's Bubby. I'm pretty sure. And this, okay, so with the Knight of Swords and the Chariot, this is someone that didn't waste time. They found something out and it totally changed their mindset, and they totally had to go in and meditate and, journal, manifest, whatever, and work it out for themselves. Like, they didn't waste time. This isn't someone that sat around and was like, oh my God, I just found out that dinosaurs never existed. You know what I mean? Like, I was just using that as an example. As far as I know, they still existed. I'm just saying. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is someone that didn't like mope or mourn for very long. Like, oh, I was wrong about this. Oh, this is what really happened. Oh, I missed this. Let's deal with it. Let's look at it. Let's dissect it. This is someone like they don't want to sit still on their personal growth, on their healing. This is someone like they could have a conversation with a person and then walk away and have thoughts about like, well, how could that have gone better? Or maybe I seemed a little one-sided. Maybe I should have been more sympathetic. Like, learn this for next time. Remember this for the, like, this is someone constantly moving forward. This is someone, and I always say this, guys. I've said this before. I don't know how many times. If you meet someone or you talk to somebody or you're friends with someone, and that someone tells you, "Oh, I don't need to know. I already know everything there is to know." You know everything there is to know. Well, I'm right about, like, I don't need to know anymore. I know I'm right about this. I'm right about that. I'm right about that. You're right about everything that you know. People like that, I don't trust. I just don't. Because every day, all day, you should be out there learning. Teaching is great. Don't get me wrong. Teaching is amazing. But you should always be learning. You should be learning from birth to death, just like healing. They go hand in hand. You should be doing that from birth to death. Somebody that comes up to you and says, "Oh, well, I already know everything I need to know. Like, I don't need to take a class at the local college for that. Like, I know enough about that." No, you don't. Take a seat. Let me school you. You don't know. Let me slap you in the face because you're kind of obnoxious. Get in a class and go learn something. Like, people like that frustrate me. The know-it-alls. Like, oh, I know it all. And it's kind of funny because sometimes I feel like I come off like that, especially like when I'm talking to people at work, or like when I'm just talking to people and I say something and they just kind of look at me like, "Bubby, stop it. Bubbles." Um I don't mean to come off like that because I know I don't know everything. I absolutely know I don't know everything. And I always want to learn, and I always want people to give me their ideas and their thoughts. I like to see things from other perspectives and other angles. Like, I'm not a one-sided person. I always attributed that attributed that to being a Gemini, cuz when I always looked at like the Gemini sign, to me it was twins, but like a dual side of one person. And the fact that, like, when I look at the twins from the outside, the Gemini from the outside, they're looking at everything because there's two of them. So they can look at everything in a circle, 360 degrees. And I personally have always been like that. Like I said, like when something goes down and I have a discussion, like I'll walk away and I'll be like thinking about it. Like, what could I have changed? What could have went better? What could have been worse? That person said this, that, and the other. Should I look into that? Like I'm always thinking. And I'm always thinking about myself too. Like if I made a comment, was that too negative? Was that too positive? Did I leave that open for feedback? Like, I'm constantly I don't look at it as second guessing. Some people might look at it like, oh, you're second guessing yourself. I don't look at it like that. I look at it like there's a possibility there for more knowledge. Like if somebody says something to me and I'm like, oh, okay, so I like take it in and I think about it and I start like applying it to my life and my own thoughts and all that. Like if I have more questions, like I'll go back and ask that person like the next day. Like if I'm having a conversation with someone at work, I'll go back and ask them another question the same day or the next day. Like I want to learn, I want to know, you know? It's kind of funny cuz in the summer when I was hanging out with my friend, the one that kind of fucked me up at Christmas, she blew me off twice at Christmas. When we were hanging out in the summer, we got onto the discussion of my spiritual beliefs, my religious beliefs, things like that. So I was talking to her about it, and then she's she's Mormon, okay? And she started talking about it and I started asking questions. And I think maybe she might have been a little put off because she thought, and again, this is where people I might come off a little because I think she thought I was judging what she was saying when I wasn't judging what she was saying. I was taking in the information she was giving me and like literally digesting it as she said it and then spitting out questions because I needed more answers. And I think she thought I was trying to find something like wrong with her religion, being a Mormon. I don't care. I don't care. As long as you're not out there marrying and having sex with, little girls or little boys, I don't care. That I care about. Please do not do that. But the religion itself, no, I don't care. If you're Mormon, you're Mormon. You're Catholic, you're Catholic. Methodist, Buddhist, I don't care. As long as you're not harming yourself and others, I don't care. You do whatever you want. It's between you, it's between you, the person you're with, the situation you're in, and God. If you believe, it has nothing to do with me. The thing is when I have questions, like I want to, I want to ask those questions. I want that knowledge. Knowledge is power. The more you know. Those aren't just phrases, for funnies on Saturday TV. Like those are real, you should take those things seriously. The more you know. But I think she was a little put off. I think she thought maybe like I was judging on the inside when really I was just taking in the information because it was something new for me. Like I didn't know. She was telling me things I didn't know. So I just kept asking more questions and taking in the information. But I think she thought like on the inside I was like, Mormons, When again I could care less. Like I don't care what your religion is. I don't care if you don't have a religion. It's none of my business. I would ask, what you got going on just because that's interesting. Again, that's new knowledge. So, I don't know. Kind of got off on a tangent there. But anyway, anywho, this is someone it, they may not have been self-aware in the past, but they are now, and they're becoming even more so. Someone becoming very in tune with themselves. Again, balancing themselves out, taking in information, balancing themselves out. I like it. It's really good. It's positive. It's not some hoodoo voodoo crap. And we usually just get that with the oracle. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a lovely Friday evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.